What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sales Remastered. My name is Daniel, and I'm the host. And on this episode, we're going to talk about the power of influence, the power of the suggestions and the voices and the intent of the energy that is around us. I'm going to talk about that because it plays a huge deal with the results that you're seeing right now. First off, before I even begin, do me a favor, let's play this algorithm game. Hit that like button, comment at least 5 words, and from now on, I'm gonna start doing this this random giveaway where I'm gonna give one of the lucky winners or one of the lucky commenters who do the like button and who comment in the comment section at least 5 words. That's about the video. That's helpful. Just give me the insight. You want to give what you learned. You want to share with me your takeaway, whether it's good or bad. It's it's just engagement. And this is the algorithm game. This helps me bring this channel to the next level and put it in front of the eyes of someone who really needs it. So each one teach one. Do something good for somebody, and start off by hitting that like button, commenting in the comment section, and hitting the subscribe and the bell if you haven't already. And again, I'm pick some lucky commenters and randomly give one of them at least 15 minutes of my time, a direct coaching strategy call, a direct conversation where we cover one important topic where, you don't want to sift through all 500, 600 videos, but it's an important topic that you'd like my 2 cents on. I'm going to help you apply it to your own existing platform, whether call center, retail, inside, outside, whatever, whatever fish that you're hunting for. I'm going to dedicate 15 minutes to help you. So do that right now. Hit that like button and comment in below. Now, again, going back to the topic of this video, the reason why I'm even choosing this topic is because I think it's so important, and it's something that we may often overlook, where our environment, right? Like if you think about it, when you came up in this game, and especially for those of you who don't necessarily have the resources, you will be amazed how many people don't have the right resources around them. How many people are actually just fed, and when I say people, I'm talking about loan officers and salesmen. How many of us are just fed to the sharks with no proper training, no proper guidance, no mentoring, right? You got some old school ass techniques that's given to you. I mean, this shit is garbage, bro. Like, they give you this whack ass script and you're like, all right, I guess, and you don't know how to challenge it because you haven't seen anything else. you haven't seen anything else that actually looks different from that. Not only that, but you hear everyone else within your environment using that garbage script and pitching their deals the same garbage way. And you have no other choice but to think that that's the right thing. And then you're wondering why, like that circle, or maybe your company is just filled with loan officers not making the money that other loan officers are making. You're wondering, oh man, is it the leads? No, it's not the leads, boo-boo. It's just the guidance. It's the lack of resources that you have around you. And it's not your fault. Don't feel suckered. Because at the end of the day, you relied and put your trust into your employer to deliver you the resources that you need to win. And if they haven't done that, I'm so glad you found this channel, boo-boo. Because here, I give you the resources that you need to win. If you want to understand what it's like to really be a top producer, you have to understand the power of your surroundings, of what you're influenced by. And what I realized is that more often than none, a lot of us are really kind of stuck within this environment of people that complain, of people that blame, of people that are content, of people that are not as hungry, of people who just don't know about Sales Remastered. Get remastered. Follow the channel. Check me out on IG, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on YouTube. I'm putting it out there, bro. Like, check out the reviews on my IG link. Check out the reviews on the Facebook and listen to them. Don't even take it from me. Go look at that content. Now, there's a reason why these people will take their time, and I appreciate them so much. And if you're one of them, I appreciate you. But you have to be powerful enough to really take the time to actually comment how someone has affected you, right? Like, leave a review and say, man, thank you so much. You really inspired me. You helped me dig dig deep and get back into my hustle. And it has to do with the influence. A lot of times when, like, if you think about it, in your group of friends right now, if you got one that's most likely to complain, right? Like they're the Debbie Downer of the bunch. We all got them. Don't even trip. If you're one of them, shit, woo, someone's got to man. So if you're one of them, man, again, I'm so glad you found it, because my goal is to help change your mindset. And so if you think about the Debbie Downer, there's a certain energy that they bring around you, right? Like when they come, like it's not as fun. Or when you bring up this crazy idea that you're excited about, that they're gonna have some kickback. And I want you to pay attention to that. And I'm not saying boot the Debbie Downer out of your life, because maybe they might be in your circle. That might be your best boo-boo. But what I'm talking about is understand how that energy affects you. And if you let it affect you, it's going to it's going to determine the quality of your lifestyle, of your results, of your drive, of your influence, of your motivation, of your energy. Does that make sense? It plays a pretty big role. You may not think it, and that's why I said at the beginning of this video, we oftentimes overlook this, and we don't realize how we're actually being influenced. And sometimes it's not even our friends, sometimes it's our family, bro. It could be your moms, your dads, your aunt, your uncle, your guardian, your sister, your brother, your best friend, your spouse, right? And it's because we look to them with full trust and support, and we take their advice, their limited view advice, because they look at sales in a different way. Like, oh man, don't go into sales. Sales is risky. Sales is up and down. Says who? Says who? Sales is what keeps this economy floating. So you have to expand. And here's the solution, and I'll let you go with this, is that you always need to look for people who are older than you. Need to look for people who are more influential and experienced than you. So just because you go by a retirement home, you can't be like, oh, but D told me to go find some older people. There was a lot of older people over here. No. What I'm talking about is in your environment and in your network and even in your family. If you have older people and you're in sales, you got older people around you who are entrepreneurs, who either know people who own businesses, run businesses, in marketing, in sales. You need to look for older people who have years and years of experience and also are more successful than you, because that is where you're just going to soak up so much information. That in itself is worth more than college, right? That in itself is worth, in my opinion, is worth more, way more than enrolling into university, except Sales Remaster University, because that shit's fire. And but what I'm talking about is like going to like a 4-year or 6-year college, because but that's my opinion. If you went to a 4-6-year college, I'm not saying that you did anything wrong. What I'm saying is you got a lot of debt. But where I'm getting at is where I'm coming from is I've always been kind of an entrepreneur mindset. So that's why I dig sales. I love sales. I didn't need to pay for no degree to be in sales, right? And I'm making more money than anyone that I know ever graduated college. But that's me, right? And so what I'm getting at is that when I get into the mindset of an entrepreneur, when I get into a center or a group of successful entrepreneurs or marketers or someone that's in a particular niche that I want to learn about, I soak that shit up, man. I sit back and I absorb, right? Like, because it's not just all about asking questions, because when you ask questions, like depending on the question, you may get very vague responses. So you got to be very craftful with your questions on that you ask. But a lot of times you really just got to listen. You got to listen to them interact with people on their level. And when you understand the word use that they see, and you understand the caliber of that frequency, that engagement, man, that shit is powerful, bro. And imagine one of these individuals who you wanted to soak up and learn so much information from, put all that content in one straight location that you could listen to, you could learn to at any time, at any given time that you want. Imagine if they put it on like some digital online training course, like at salesremastered.com. Imagine if they put it in some training course like the Sales Boost Camp, which, by the way, at the end of March, I have no other choice, man. I have to increase the enrollment to $29.97. This shit is flying. I had this successful campaign when Sales Remastered turned 2 on Valentine's Day. Man, enrollment blew up, bruh. And now I'm seeing the success, and now I'm seeing all the comments and the reviews and the testimonials from the agents that literally, and I'm not saying like, you know what I mean, I'm not being greedy or anything, but literally paid for the course in itself within the first week, because they were able to get a deal that, of course, it took a month of fun, but that deal paid for the motherfucking course. So now it's a proven concept. Now, man, shit, I can't even, man, the fact that it's at $29.97, I still think is fucking dirt cheap. But what I'm getting at is the price has to go up because there's so many more students now. It's involving more of my time. And it's a good thing. It's a good and bad, because if you haven't enrolled already, if you weren't one of the original students that enrolled, man, ask them. Man, woo, y'all motherfuckers got it dirt cheap. So don't be the one that misses out. Go pick up that course right now. It's only $19.97, man. $19.97 for the Sales Boost Camp. You get 3 direct private 1-hour sessions with me. I'm going just private with you. Just we're focused on you, boo boo. That's it. That's all we talk about. And just that information, it's like having that older experienced person who's already reached the climate or the level of success that you're trying to reach. You know what I mean? Like, you're grinding for every day. And I'm telling you the exact map. I'm giving you the fucking fast track to that bitch. I'm not telling you, okay, go here, go there, be patient. Nah, man. I'm getting you results much faster. I'm telling you how to get there much quicker and without all the grind. One of my students left a testimony, said, "Hey, man, I don't even really work no more. It's not even a grind no more, man." I taught him how to break it down to a science to where now he could work 8-9 hours a day. And he used to be working 12-14 hours a day. Wasn't even making as much. Now he only works 8 to 9 hours a day, and now he's making more money than when the market rates were 3.5% on a 30-year fix. How you do that, boo-boo? Right? And it's because he understands now the new way of selling, and that's exactly what I preach here at Sales Remastered. So I thank you for your time. I appreciate you. Again, like this video, share it with someone who needs to see it, hit the subscription with the bell, and comment below on what your takeaway is. I'm glad to be back. Man, I've been busy building this studio at my house, been doing renovations at my house to expand, of course, this brand, and been making a lot of moves behind the curtain to help expand this brand, Sales Remastered. So you're gonna get a lot you're gonna see a lot of it, more of it around everywhere. You're gonna hear about it more everywhere, and I'm so glad that you're one of the original few that has been supporting us since day one. So thank you very much. I appreciate you, and I wish you nothing but the best. And if you haven't downloaded a copy of the sales script, you already know. There's a link below that says Banker Script on it. Request a copy. Even if you requested one a while ago, I remixed it. I added more content to it. So go to salesremastered.com right after this video, or click the link below and request a copy of the sales script. Again, use your personal email address, and I'll send it to you.